What's this like just wearing a Blazers uniform right now?
It's pretty cool. It looks pretty good on me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Number 5 is different, but feels good.
Why that number?
There weren't many options. You know, there's really no tie to the number 5 for me. So.
Jrue, when the trade was first agreed to, there were some draft picks in the trade that ended up getting taken out when it was finalized, and they said we heard that it was because of medical stuff. Are you all good medically, physically?
Oh yeah, I'm great. I'm good to go.
Yeah. Did you have a sense at the end of last year that things were going to change in Boston and that you might be in this situation where you're on another team?
Definitely had a sense, just new management, contract situation, money situation. I think everybody kind of knew that there's going to be some changes. And once those changes came, I mean, they made it known to us that things possibly could happen. So it was known.
I'm sure you probably weren't surprised when you were traded, but how surprised were you when you found out you were traded here?
Yeah, I was actually really excited because of the relationship that I just built from the first time I was traded with Chauncey and Joe. Them being so great to me and gracious, sending me to a spot where I got a chance to win, and them circling back and coming to get me is kind of full circle.
What did you spent a lot of time out in LA this summer with Scoot? There was some of that on YouTube that a lot of people have seen. What did you see from him, and kind of what are your impressions of him kind of working with him on a pretty consistent basis?
I love his work ethic. He is a gym rat. That's one of the biggest things I think for me, because I was the same way. I'm a little older now, so. But I think just to see him in the gym, dedicated to his craft, learning new things, asking me questions, asking CJ questions that we work out with. But not only that, you see him in open runs, you see him working out, waking up at 5. You can see the dedication to him getting better, and that's something that I love. And then just getting to know him as a person. He's hilarious. He's funny, obviously a bit younger than me, so getting the chance to get to know him on that level has been cool.
Jrue, what are your thoughts about what this team can do from a defensive perspective? Obviously, you're a fantastic offensive player. I think the roster, they've been trying to address that part of the ball more. Can you just speak what you've seen so far of this team and where you guys might be able to go defensively?
Yeah, defensively, I think we'll have a good chance of being really, really good. You've already seen last year in 2. You've seen it in a lot of these guys. We got Jeremy, we got Scoot, we got guys that can pick up full court, we got guys that can play 1 through 5. We got rim protection and Hanson and Rob and DC. So I think defensively we're going to be really, really good. Very athletic, be able to switch at times, do different type of things that can throw some teams off. But the athleticism and the defensive mindedness is there.
Jrue, the first time in many years recently, the first time the team actually brought a player who had a championship experience. What are the things that you're trying to bring to this team, and what were your expectation of the team at overall success when you seeing all those young talents here?
Yeah, I just think I try to bring that mentality of coming in and working every day. I do think that it is consistency. I feel like it's obviously very, very hard to win a championship, but and winning's hard in this league, especially here in the Western Conference. So to bring some consistency, I think is very, very important. And then my expectation is to win games, to see what that's like. Obviously, I know when you have seasons of not doing so well, it can sometimes get discouraging, but we want to stay positive. We want to be very, very encouraging and win games.
Jrue, at basically every stop in your career, you've been a guy who can toggle up, toggle down on offense, whether it's in New Orleans, in Milwaukee, Boston. You fit in so many different systems. When you look at what CB and Tiago and Saint are trying to do and being more random, is that something not only for you, but something you can kind of impart on the young guys of like how to actually do that, the difference between being a guy and being the guy and working within that, just because it's so different kind of from what the systems have been here for the last decade?
Yeah. I think I've done a little bit of both. I think I've been the guy and I've been a guy, and I think to be a star in your role is very, very important. So that's something that I do definitely bring, and something that I will teach, or even just by actions. Because again, for me, it's all about winning and whatever it takes. So I don't want to say fit into the mold, but being the best I can in my role is something that's very, very important. And to be able to do it with the offense that we have, how fast we are, how athletic we are, how we can get steals and rebounds off the break and push it into the open floor, I think is really going to be beneficial to us.
In your experience, good defensive teams, do they have a common trait or anything like that?
I think it's a lot of everything. I think one big thing is rebounding. Rebounding is huge. Obviously, when other teams get offensive rebounds, that's it kind of steals that energy. It takes that momentum away. Not only that, I think direct drives to the basket where our guys get blown by is something else that really can kill a team's defense. You've seen guys from last year. You've seen these guys really be able to lock in defensively. And now that we have so many guys that are like that, I think it's going to be really frustrating for offenses. So us getting more steals, I think is going to be great. Less paint touches and less threes for the other team, I think is going to be great. And then how athletic we are in transition is something that's an advantage for us.
What have you seen from Hansen so far on and off the court, and how much do you think he can contribute to the team right away?
Yeah. To be so young, he's very, very skilled. He's a very, very smart player. He's huge, by the way. He's really tall. So I think his mobility, how well he's able to move at his height is an advantage, especially for him. He can shoot. He can pass. And I think with that, especially in the league now where it's not really like you throw it into the post and give it to a big and he goes, him being able to play off the pass and play with athletic guards like the ones that we have, I think it's going to open up a lot for him. And then he's just so open to learning the language, learning just the game, how we play it over here. And then off the court, he's just hilarious. I think he really just enjoys life. He enjoys being here, and that's really good to see.
Jrue, looking at the defense, can you just cling in the importance that he brings, down low? Just can you describe how important he is?
I think one of the first times we played pickup, he blocked my shot, and I told him don't ever do that again. But he's he's a rim protector. I was in Boston when he was at UConn, so the year that they won. I think being able to kind of watch him from a college perspective and then kind of see him here and just how much he's grown and just from college and then having a year in the league has been great. So rim protection from him. You also have Rob Williams, who is a great shot blocker, and I'm sure he learns a lot from him as well.
Has he blocked your shot since then?
He has not. He's tried, though. You should ask him. I don't know if you already had him. He hasn't blocked my shot after that.
To go back to the number, 4 and 21, obviously taken to the ones you've worn before, but did you have 11 as an option?
I did not have 11 as an option. I would have for sure went back to 11, which is my first number in the league, and feel like I played half my career in 11. But no, it was not an option.
Jrue, I think there's a kind of a narrative that you're here to mentor and that you're in the twilight of your career. Is there anything kind of inside of you that it's like, hey, I still got it.
I mean, I think everybody here knows that I still got something. I think for maybe the last couple of years, I've started my role, and that's what was needed to win. So whatever it takes to win, that's what I'm gonna do. Can I still defend? Yeah. Can I still score? For sure. But I think at the same time, being able to build something here is something that's super important to me. Building a culture, winning culture, and then showing that even though I'm 35, I still got a lot left in me. It is something that I'll show.